Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue number 2. That's right, folks. I am 100% convinced this series is too good to be true. What are we doing here? It's not fair. It's not fair to see something like this and then read another comic book because it is beautiful and so well handled. It takes the concept of Martian Manhunter being this thing that's other and being intrusive in your mind and runs with it in a wholly new direction that I've never seen before for Martian Manhunter. It's incredible. Dennis Camp, I think he's made a name for himself being one of the guys of his generation. And Javier Rodriguez just slowly turning out the work of his career right now. This book's incredible. So we open up this issue and we see some dead people in front of a TV, blood splattered on the screen. There is this man holding a gun with blood on him, and he is kind of like, he's red-pilled into thinking that there's aliens among us. We'll cut back to him in a minute here, but just remember there's a crazy guy. And as that's going on, we cut back to where we ended the last issue, which was John walking down the street. He's having a smoke, and the Martian appears in front of him. And this is just where the art goes crazy. The manifestation of the Martian in every single page and panel is different. It's just taking on different forms, whether it's like a stop sign or a mailbox or a trash can or just like a puff of smoke. It's amazing. We also now fully commit to what all the like bubbles are going to be for the characters. So when the Martian is speaking, it's twisted bubbles. And when it's John speaking, it's a square box. So John's freaking out. He doesn't know what's going on. He's trying to like tell his thing to stop talking to him. But you gotta understand, like, they're connected now. They're part of each other. He's looking at a newspaper. The Martian's on the newspaper. It's reaching out to grab him. He's like, I can think everything you think. I remember the memory of your honeymoon. I remember the smell of mom making cinnamon rolls. I remember the time we did like chemicals and how it's like affecting our brain because we're smoking. We're all connected. Everything about us is connected. I am a Martian to you. He's like, Martian, we've been to Mars. You know what? And we never saw aliens up there. He's like, no, not like literal Martian. More like a symbol, an outline that best fits what I am to you. I am alien. I am different. I am far away. I am a part of this. I'm connected to you in your experiences. And throughout all of this, it's just such gorgeous artwork with really good colors. I can't even think like this. I could try writing a comic book for a year or 10 years. I'm not doing anything like this. I don't have this creative bone in my body. This is amazing. And it's truly cool. So John's still freaking out. He's getting mad. He starts screaming at a baby because the baby looks like a Martian. And things are just getting out of hand. It ain't looking good. And the entire time that is happening, the Martian is also saying something that there's a shooter coming to Serta Street. So we have to get down there. But first we have to open our eyes to Martian vision. So we're going to like open our eyes and get crazy. Where we just hear everyone's thoughts and they like explode from their mind in like very distinctive colors. And John's like, I just feel paranoia and rage and fear and it's everywhere and everything's building up and it's bad vibes and I'm unhappy and I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. Nothing good is happening. This isn't good. Starts walking down the street again, just more things emerging in his mind, more people just a part of it. Every single thing he does is just people entering his thoughts. Every thought he has, the Martian is feeling. He still thinks he's crazy, but there's clearly something that is connected to him. Like, come on, this is crazy. It's brilliant. And we see that the shooter, his name is Trigger, he is now on Serta Street, and he's screaming that there's invaders from outer space, body snatchers wearing human faces and human skin, and he hears that. John hears that. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, we must go. Stop. That's bad. We got to go down there and stop that. But the shooting happens, and then John gets a call that, yeah, there's a shooter at Serta Street. We have to get down there. He's like, what? Yeah, it happened. As the Martian's telling him, what happens in your head also happens. I gotta go. Gorgeous. So then the Martian just like sits in the passenger seat of the car as they're driving down to get to Serta. It's looking crazy. I can't even describe some of the stuff going on in the artwork. It's just like, there's 3 dead. I think there's like 5 that are like actually shot. 3 of them are dead. And it's looking insane. It's so gorgeous to look at. I really can't explain it. It's incredible. It's so unique. And I think this is a really subtle idea that, again, goes into Dennis Camp having something to say. Is you're taking the idea of like Martian Manhunter. What if like somebody was a conspiracy junkie who hated aliens and like took it out that there's an alien amongst them, but not in the way that they think there is? I think that's a really neat concept. So the Martian jumps right into Trigger's head, unlocks all of his memories. As that's going on, John can also like feel the memories of the people that are dying. He gets like the last glimpses of them. Somebody saying like, why me? Somebody calling out to their son, somebody praying to their son, someone thinking of like their grandmother's village. He sees like the last thoughts of people that are quickly dying. He also then learns the name of Trigger, so he's like, I know who you are. He gets all this information on Trigger because the Martian's inside his mind. He remembers his best friend from first grade, a kid named Thomas. So he pretends to be Thomas, and he's like, hey, it's me. We're old pals. We're blood brothers. Hey, how's it going? And he's like, what? Thomas, is that really you? It's like, yeah, I hardly recognize you. It is. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Like, the artwork is telling such a distinctive story, and the lettering is just making this something so unique and different. And as soon as the Martian shows up, it is just colors and solid colors. It's crazy cool. It is crazy cool. But Trigger figures out right away that this person's just pretending, and you see things aren't looking good now as the gun is aimed at John, and he starts to feel things of the people around him. There's a teenager hiding behind a Honda, and he's thinking of like an old cartoon, how he never fulfill his dreams of playing football. There's a woman thinking about her family and like stuff that happened to her in her Civil War. Everything's just going crazy, and then suddenly the cops show up, and John's like, no, I'm talking to him, I got this, okay? And then you see the Martian inside of Trigger's mind. He's like, oh, I figured it out. It's a level 18 delusion hallucination. It's a brain rotter. Invasion coded classic, us versus them architecture, very delicate construction, very delicate destruction construction. It's wired together from old movies and old fears and culture going back. Bad idea. Oh, Matt, like, you kidding me? What a really interesting use of Martian Manhunter. What if he was just like this little parasite that's like a mental thing inside your brain? He like enters into a person's brain. He's like, oh, this is why they're racist. They watched a lot of old movies. That's crazy. So then the Martian just like disables it. He's like, all right, I'll just turn that off. And then Trigger's like, oh my God, did I kill these people? I need to seek help. And then before he can even get out the word help, a bullet goes off and it fires right into his head, and all of like the thoughts and minds of the conspiracies and planets and just violence escape from him, and a cop killed him. And we'd see as like the memories of Trigger fade away, the Martian's looking on it like this weird, grotesque looking thing. It's like an alien, but it's like distorted, and he's like, huh? That can't be good. It's almost like someone just turned off the TV for the bad ideas that were entering Trigger. I'm like, what is happening? This is crazy. This is nothing like the other Absolute books. It's going into so many weird directions. It's kind of amazing. I really love it. I really do. Man, it's fun. So the story just kind of ends there, you know? John goes to see the doctor again. He's like, yeah, you should have taken the shot. You know, the local PD say you were just talking to the guy. He's like, well, that's weird. He goes home, gets into bed with his girl, and just says, yeah, it works. The usual. And then, like, as he's laying in bed, he's also the Martian laying in bed. Because they are one. They are together. Crazy, man. Like, what a fun idea for a Martian Manhunter book. I love the idea that like he's gonna like take down like an active shooter by doing this kind of thing, but with this formula and this artwork, oh, it was such a unique piece. This also got bumped up to a 12-issue series. We talked about it last time, where it was like gonna be 6 issues. What do you got in store for me, Dennis? I'm very curious to see what's coming up in this book because this was incredible. I need to see what's up. Amazing. Amazing. So different. I don't know where we're going or if it's just like little vignettes of learning to live with like the monster inside you. It's so cool. So, Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue number 2, I am going to give a 9 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.